Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a Friday night round I had with Spidey Wing and Maelstrom on the Arctic base in the Byarlant Isolde. And I haven't played it in forever. I've frequently been not great with the Byarlants, but this round went pretty well and we had a good time, so I'm keeping it. Byarlant Isolde is a general, and it has, the fairly standard set of Byarlant gear. But unlike the standard Byarlant, it has a special skill that means when it is in the air and stationary, it gets an attack boost rather than an attack reduction, which is what the flight skill usually gets you. So right now I'm kind of sticking to ground level until it's, a good time to take flight. But that, of course, is Byarlant Custom, or I wouldn't have type advantage, because that is the only Byarlant that is a raid at the moment. No supports yet, though, I believe there's a Byarlant Custom Unit 2 with a bunch of missiles on it. I'd take that. Give me a flying MLRS. That would be amazing. But no, that, of course, is a Despada below me, and it is moving in pretty quick. Unfortunately, I'm big, and that has pretty good melee range, but here comes Maelstrom in the Girazulu EH, so he has got my back. This is the advantage of being able to have voice channels. Like, I know I've said it before, this game can be frustrating enough. I would not play it with voice channels with strangers. I enjoy playing it, talking with friends on Discord, but no. Voice channels with strangers, that was just weird when when the strangers were all Japanese, because of course they were saying things and I could not understand a word. So that was not not useful to them or to me. But every so often I could understand, just enough to realize that they realized I was not a Japanese speaker, which, just kind of funny that I made that much out. Okay, that's a couple of good shots if I can make them. Well, somebody made one. I failed to make the other, but I've got other, ammunition. Beams. Okay, beams didn't work. I overheated all my beams, so I'll just charge forward and die. I was completely not cognizant of my hit points when that happened, so I'm pretty sure I just I was low on hit points. I have, this was just from this last Friday, so it actually kind of sticks in the memory a little bit. I do have one of those sometimes, only sometimes. But yeah, it is, I forgot to check my hit points. And I have a feeling I'm going to get a lot more observant of them after that, because that's kind of what happens after you, do something like that. It's like, oh yeah, I have to pay attention to the thing. And you pay attention to the thing until you forget another thing, and then you pay attention to that thing. At least, again, this is the thing with, when you're having retention problems, that is how it works. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to go down this tunnel and try and fight this person, but they are, retreating. They've also got type advantage on me, so this is just all kinds of dumb. And yeah, Spidey was right behind me and suggested we kind of swap people, but we changed our minds because yeah, this heavy Doga is a problem for me, but Spidey had advantage on the person he was fighting, so if we had swapped, neither of us had advantage, so that that just doesn't track. So besides, put me in a good position to finish this person off after I, basically won that other fight through the fact that heavy Gyaradoga had a lot less hit points than I did. That's the only reason I'm still alive, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, and tried to swing. Here comes the Byarlant Custom to try and I think that probably twirled over my head. That's my guess. Mass production double Zeta dead ahead, and Maelstrom got it really good, and I was gonna try and finish it off, but I got stunned by that Doga over there, which pretty sure that, well, something over there got me, and that kept me from finishing it off, but pretty sure someone else got it. And it happens. Words. I know some of those, not enough sometimes. But yeah, 3 minutes left. We're about 2,000 points up, 2,200 maybe. And yeah, that's where we're at. Going fairly well, and I'm taking a fair amount of deaths, but I'm also getting some good shots in here or there. I think so. I'm not obviously I thought it went well, and that's why I kept it. Yep, just another place where I was just in the exact right place to do something useful. Also, I just kept this because we had a good time. That was we had some frustrating rounds that Friday, but mostly it was good. Unfortunately, just one of those things where not everybody got in on the good ones, and that's a shame. But it was good tackle there against the Byarlant Custom. But otherwise, it was a pretty nice night, pretty chill, and that's how I want to play the game anymore. Just like I'm recording this Wednesday night after the update video is done, and I just there was something about just going into raided to try and get around with the gym raid that was just withering. It was such a hard time, and it was so needlessly frustrating. But luckily, I had rounded out the rounds on my main account with a round that wasn't worth keeping, but was that coalesced pretty well with a group of randoms where I was in the Gyune Yagdoga, and just like it was an ace match. Everything worked the way it was supposed to work. Everybody focused on targets and left kills for the ace. The ace wound up with like 13,000 out of our 26,000 point score. So yeah, that was a good feeling. That was a good one to end on, and basically just really picked me up when my mood was trying to bottom out. That was a nice shot, I thought. Again, sometimes I screw up sometimes. Everybody does, but I feel like precision shots at beam rifles are one of the things I'm actually fairly good at. Also, I think I've kind of my new dual sense and I have kind of adjusted to one another, so that it feels good. I can aim the shots when I need to aim the shots, that kind of thing. And of course, it went on sale for like 20-25 bucks off like the week or two after I bought one. But that happens. I needed it when I needed it. So big claw from Byarlant Custom. And let's see, going to I'm on my own with this. I wasted a tackle. I should have swung instead. It was probably in melee range. Luckily, it was still in melee range after I was done with the tackle, and I've got some assistance on the left there, which is either Spidey or Maelstrom, not sure which. But yeah, I think we're just going to have enough time to kill, that Byarlant Custom, so. And I'm dead, but hey, I took somebody out on the way out, and we're still winning, so that's everything we needed. And yeah, I think it was a pretty good round, and it's probably the best I've done in the Isolde, so I do like the thing. Let's see. Maelstrom got top score, 54-55, and 137,000 damage. Heavy attacks are a thing, and he was good with them that round especially. 7 and 4, 70k damage. I will take that. And that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. But yeah, like I said, I'd like to see us support Byarlant. It's, finishing off like triangles with things like the Rigazi, where there's other things that are kind of in its wheelhouse, are not like things that I think about too much, but when it's something weird like this, I am all for getting new variations on in the game as soon as possible. I believe we decided Friday night that with the original Byarlant being the suicide triangle, the Byarlant Custom being the homicide triangle, this is the manslaughter triangle. It's definitely in a better position than the standard Byarlant, but not as quite as overbearing as the custom. So, make of that what you will.